All right, bear with me, Israel. Let me type this information in real quick. Bear with me. Let me see. Hold on. All right. Let's see. All right. Pop this in there 1 second. And we got it. All right, Shalom Israel. Y'all already know who it is and what it do. We back again as if we ever left. I love saying that. Because guess what? The truth ain't going nowhere. All right. So look, this is To the Hard Way podcast, man. And tonight we're going in on them California. Well, we ain't going in on them. We're talking about them California fires and their bogus farmers insurance, man. And what they ended up doing to those people out there in California. I think maybe a month prior to what happened. So we're gonna play the couple of news clips, a couple of clips from the victims out there. You understand? From a brother and a sister, that had their home and everything destroyed, just lost everything. We got a video from them, and we got some articles. So we're gonna get it cracking before we get out of here. All right, so let me play this first clip of the news right quick. Oh, and I got my right hand man with me, Officer Bond. So you understand, holding it down.
Yes, sir.
About to share this clip. Before we get to share this thing, we having a discussion with a cat named KOT, I think it is. Next Sunday, not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday, it's going down on Sharpness for Radio from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the topic is going to be is Satan the Most High hitman? You understand? And I don't see why he don't believe he is. He understand when it's clear as can be according to the scripture, but he don't think he is. So he thinks that he's just a standalone guy that does his own thing. Yeah, he thinks he's self-employed. About you're
Dang.
hey, the brother thinks Satan is self-employed. I can't wait to hear this one, man. You okay? I can't wait to hear this. I'm gonna
Dang.
ask him for that W-2. I'm gonna ask him, man, where is Satan's W-2 and his LLC at for him doing his own business? You know.
So
So,
like
but that's go ahead.
don't tell me he think the most high made somebody that can possibly beat him up. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that could possibly beat him. He got somebody out there that could possibly beat him. Come on.
Come on, man.
You know that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nuts.
that's gonna be crazy. I don't like I said, I don't even understand how do you gonna try to explain that? I,
I
I don't
guess
I don't get it.
so like I guess he been getting beat up all his life. I don't know.
Maybe 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 so. Okay,
Right.
maybe he play punching bag,
Yeah,
but
man.
I don't even understand that one. I don't even see where he gets it from. I don't even see how he gonna substantiate that. You know, the only thing I can really see him coming from is, of course, a Christian point of view,
Right.
to where, some shit like the devil thought he had me, but God got me. You understand? Something like that. He's gonna have to come from a point of view like that. But as far as coming from the Bible, hey, he off. He gonna lose this. He gonna lose that discussion.
kind.
So, but yeah, but make sure y'all tuned in for that. All right, as we put in work under Commander Junior Hanna again to destroy all lies and falsehoods, and to actually give blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the true meaning of these things that they have no clue what they mean in the Bible. Our people have no clue what any of those things mean in the scriptures when it comes to Satan, the devil, when it comes to Christ being our Savior and our King, when it comes to the Most High wanting us to keep His laws all the way from the beginning to the end. You understand? All the way through. Not like there was a certain. I remember a pastor telling me that there was a certain dispensation of time when we were supposed to be keeping God's law. And brother, look, I went in on Pastor Tushnik. I went in on him, man. And this was in the bookstore. Remember the bookstore that used to be down on St. Charles Rock Road? The Bible bookstore, the one by the Hobby Lobby. It's long. It's like a dialysis center or something now. But yeah, right there, the bookstore, the Christian bookstore. I'm in there getting some swords and shit, And look, the pastor caught me at the wrong time. I wasn't in the world then. You know what I mean? I was in the truth by then. He come seeing me picking up the Bible. And, oh, you like the King James and this and that. He thought he was gonna come invite me to his church. And
man,
I ain't coming to no church. You know what I mean?
No.
I ain't coming to no church to get no communion and have no man try to put a cracker in my mouth. You crazy?
So like
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you don't need hands laid on us, man.
Definitely don't laid on us. Hey, and look, speaking of that communion and that cracker in the mouth, Vocab Malone, he wants to have a discussion with me.
What?
You understand? Yeah, Vocab Malone. And look, that's what he wants to talk about. He wants to talk about why doesn't the ISUPK do communion?
Dang.
I told you, and look, that's what I told DMG. I said, man, we do communion. We just don't have grape juice, and we don't let men put crackers in our mouth.
Exactly.
You understand? DMG was hollering, So I told him, I said, man, we might have to do another topic. I don't know if he gonna come with nothing on that.
Right.
Because we do communion. You understand? It's just not the way that he do it.
Kind.
It's the way that it's done according to the scripture. It's the way that it's done, in Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian families. You understand how we do it? So, I don't know about that. I'm thinking that one. I haven't, committed to that one yet. But let me play this first clip of the fire real quick. Hey, and real quick, before we start, brother, did you see some of the videos and the photos of these fires and things?
Man, it looked like that lake of fire to me,
Bro. That's great. Abon, looking at them houses and everything just on fire like that, and then I forgot how many square miles they said got out of one, but it was huge, man. It was. I mean, looking at all of that, damn, I was like, whoa. I think I might pull up a picture in another video. We got, like I said, we got some with some of the blades and stuff like that, but if you look at the thumbnail that we did, to where I mean the whole house and the whole picture was ablaze. You know, the like what they say, the ruins after something, right?
Kind.
One on the same thumbnail, we had it was like a parking lot. You know what I mean? I couldn't tell if it was like a parking lot or if it was a car lot, whatever, but it was a bunch of cars right there in the road. You can see it. Do you know that it reminded me of something off of Resident? What was it called? Resident Evil.
Kind.
Yeah, like the zombie apocalypse and stuff and all of that, where everything is just dead and oh man, I mean it looked terrible about it. You
Kind.
bro, that I was like, whoa, you know, and here it is, we getting hit by all kinds of bad weather already, and we just getting started. Yeah, not even a whole 2 weeks. You know, a week and a half of the new year, and snow. Look, did you see that video that was going around on Facebook where it was, I can't remember how many car pile up it was about, but it was a highway, and of course it was icy, and it started off with about, I want to say 10 cars. One person pulled over, and another one pulled behind them, and there was like a whole line of cars that was just in a row, just getting hit, one behind the other, right behind, from the back. And turn around as the thing was going, the video going, boom. As the dude sitting there recording, boom, here come another car. Boom, they steady sliding. And then before you know it, they had a whole the scene, the picture that they took with all of these damn cars in that one spot, tore up from that, from them icy road conditions. Look, last week when it started storming here, it came down so bad it messed up the damn line. we was live filming, you understand, shooting the show, and turned around and it went out.
Damn.
The internet went out. I said, God damn. Brother, he was still going though, mashallah. He had a Muslim try to challenge us, saying that we were for child molestation. I know he wasn't listening to what we was talking about. Listen, you know what I know who it was? One of them cats that be in them rooms on Clubhouse that I be going in on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I know that was a troll. That was one of them cats, saying that, because we are totally against anything close to defiling the child.
Yeah, he sound that whole thing sound like he was disgruntled, Cap. He was disgruntled.
Yeah. Hey, because you heard I don't know if you was in the room when that one brother told me, he said, man, for disrespecting the Prophet Muhammad, he said, if you was right here before me, I'll shoot you in your face.
Damn.
Did you hear that one?
Man, he don't want no problems, man.
Hey, but look, that's what he told me though.
All right.
That's what a brother told me about his Arab prophet. You understand? Bro told me, if you don't stand right here disrespecting the prophet like that, peace be upon him, well alayhi salam, whatever the hell he said, man, he said, well, I'll shoot you in your face. Oh shit. But that go to show you just how violent these religions are. You understand? Because not one time in the truth have we ever threatened to do bodily harm to anybody. You understand? Right. We don't threaten people. You can hate what we do. We don't give a damn. We could care less. But we ain't trying to kill you because you ain't coming in the truth. Right. We ain't trying to kill you because you don't believe in Christ. We ain't trying to kill you because you don't keep the laws of the Most High. But that goes to show you just how violent religion really is. And just how violent you become when you become a Muslim or a Christian, or you get in any religion, So let's go ahead and play this real quick. Let's play this first.
Kind, sir.
Correspondent Matt Gutman starts us off on the scene at the Palisades wildfire. Good morning, Matt.
Robin, good morning. There's no other way to explain it. This is an apocalyptic scene. This was the biggest supermarket here in Pacific Palisades. You can see the fire ripping through it. You can hear the crackling of the fire, the hissing of the gases. Debris collapsing right now as we're speaking. Firefighters helpless to do anything. That was a realtor shop. All along here in 360 degrees for homes around here that have burned. I'm going to have our cameraman come here. There are other businesses across the street that are burning. And right now, across this area, firefighters just can't cope with the vastness of this fire.
This morning, those apocalyptic scenes in Southern California
Look at all
now
that.
under a state of
That's
emergency,
crazy.
with over 50,000 people forced to evacuate their homes, fleeing for their lives as fires burned across LA County. Multi-million-dollar homes incinerated one after the other. The largest fire tearing through the enclave of Pacific Palisades, one of the wealthiest in the country. It was fueled by historic winds, burning at a rate of 5 football fields per minute, gutting the Palisades high-end downtown area. Firefighters attacking
The year
a
ago-
100-acre wildfire from the ground and the air.
A year ago, it was Paradise, California.
Oh yeah.
Remember Paradise got burned down. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now it's
Yeah.
Palisade.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely. It says burning 5 football fields per minute.
Dang.
Brother, do you realize how much that is? Like 5 whole
that's-
football fields
Yeah,
per
that's
minute.
a lot. That's a lot.
Per minute. Per minute. But let's keep playing. Watch this. Check this out.
Fire exploding everywhere, seemingly at once. Firefighters and locals overwhelmed.
All right, dude. Yeah, let's get out of here. We tried, bro. I'm sorry.
Tanner and his friend Orly racing to escape the home, surrounded by flames.
Gotta get out of here.
Hey.
Holy.
A Santa Ana wind event the National Weather Service called the worst in over a decade, turbocharging the fire.
The fire is being fueled by a combination of strong winds and surrounding topography, which is making it extremely challenging for our personnel that are assigned to this incident.
Everything is catching fire here. Trash bins, shrubs, trees, houses. The smoke is unbearable at this point. We've just seen 4 or 5 houses go up over the past few minutes here. The entire area here looks apocalyptic.
And that wildfire sparing no one, no vehicle or structure safe
It's
across Los
apocalyptic.
Angeles County,
Wow.
home to 10
Dang.
million people. The fire so widespread, no word yet on deaths or injuries. A commercial aircraft flying over the area, capturing the magnitude of the massive fire.
The homeowners are saying they're unable to access any exit routes. There's fire on both sides of the roads on Palisades.
And right there on Sunset Boulevard, we saw the gridlock of drivers trying to flee the fire, abandoning their cars. But that made it impossible for firefighters
now check
to
this
enter
part out.
the fire zone. So the fire department bulldozer had to push dozens of the abandoned vehicles out of the way.
This is Sunset Boulevard, right in the heart of Pacific Palisades. And all of these cars, including us at one point, were stuck in this gridlock. And in order for firefighters to actually get to the fires, they had to carve a path. And so a bulldozer literally shoved all of these cars to the side. You can see the bumpers ripped off, the scratches along the vehicles here. There's glass in the roadway.
Dozens of homes obliterated by the flames as residents tried to flee. Flames inching up the hill of the Getty Villa Museum with more than 125,000 priceless artifacts at risk. On Malibu Beach, lifeguard stations ablaze, the ocean right there, but not close enough to save homes and businesses along the Pacific Coast Highway. The Rakusin family hosing down what they can before clearing the area, taking with them the hope that their home might be safe.
I started to hose off the home and hose down all of the shrubbery and the trees and bushes.
We don't know whether the house is going to be there or not.
The inferno also threatened the property of notable actors. James Woods posting this video from the view of his driveway.
We've got a lot of planes going over, dropping water.
Comedic actor Josh Gad taking to Instagram.
I have never seen flames from my house like this, ever. This is insanity.
And Police Academy star Steve Gutenberg helping his neighbors to safety.
I'm lucky. I'm able-bodied. And I think when you're able-bodied, that's a good moment for you to help out in your community.
And Robin, for firefighters here, there is almost no visibility. The winds here are still at about 20 miles an hour. I had to put this mask on. I want you to see the ferocity of those flames and how much black gas and smoke they're putting out. They're going to be battling this for days. This fire is not going anywhere. Firefighters right now are strapped. There are simply too many spot fires all over the place for them to be able to contain this and try to put out the embers before the next wind event happens. This is as bad as I've ever seen it. I've been here in the Pacific Palisades at a personal level. Family lives here many, many times. Driving up this morning, I simply couldn't recognize where I was. Robin.
And that says so much. I want Matt and everyone to please stay as safe as you can possibly be at this point.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the worst is far from over.
The worst is far from over, man.
Good.
Did you see all a blaze upon?
Man, them flames was high. They was in the sky.
Man. And then turned around and the people started getting out of their cars and abandoning their cars because it was fire on each side to where they couldn't even get out. Like,
right.
Now that right there was crazy. That was crazy. Now, the one thing I would not do is get the hell out the car. You know what I'm saying? And think we're gonna run through the damn fire. You might have a better chance if you speed on, you know what I'm saying, past the flames versus you getting out the car trying to run through them. You know? Because like what
you talking about?
Because if you try, you said what?
What you talking about now?
We talking about the California fire.
Yeah, what about it?
You said what about it?
Yeah, I'm out here in California.
Oh, you in Cali? Oh, damn, you out there where the fires is at?
Yeah, that's why I came in.
Oh, okay, no sweat. What I just played was a news clip where they were saying that, you know, how stuff was getting caught on fire everywhere. The people was abandoning their cars and stuff like that. They was getting out of their vehicles to where the fire trucks had to bulldoze, you know, the cars out the way in order to start the, you know, to begin to start putting out the fires and stuff like that. So that's what we talking about first so far on the first video. You know what I'm saying? But since you out there, I mean, because I was saying when we first started how crazy them fires and things, how it looked to see everything just ablaze like that, like whole houses, cars. One picture that I got that's on our thumbnail, it looked like something like from Resident Evil. Remember that game and that movie? Resident Evil, where it was either a parking lot or it was a car lot to where the cars had just been set on fire, you know what I'm saying, caught on fire too.
Yeah.
And the scene of that was just crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So since you out, so you live out there in the area,
yeah,
and you seeing it firsthand. So
I'm about to tell you.
Yeah.
Up and up, bro. You about to get the up and up for me. Okay, I put in the chat the video. I don't know if you can touch it and look at it instantly, but I would like you to touch that and look at that instantly if you can. I put it in the chat.
Okay.
And that's what's going on. And those are the devil's people that's doing that.
So, okay, so let's get into that part. Because I did hear that, I heard a couple stories, you know what I'm saying? I heard that some of this stuff is accidental. It was like some power lines or something that had failed and caused all of this. And then of course the the high winds blowing the fire and stuff, and that's how I caught, you know. And then I heard some people were deliberately setting the fire. So
Yeah, that's okay.
so as far as what you witnessed, go ahead and drop it.
Yeah. Okay, there were people deliberately setting fires because some places were insured, some places were, and you know how you ride out because you want the insurance. You know, they'll set their house on fire because they have the insurance, and they capitalize on the disaster to get money too. So some people had insurance. So you have people that were setting their house on fire just, you know, to come up. Like, you know how you whoopie wop, you know, do a car accident claim.
Yeah.
People do car accident claims and then try to get the money on the insurance and all that, fake accidents, you know, that kind of thing. Those people doing that too. But the fix it's the fix. They shut the water off before it started. That was the fix. Nobody had water. So when I saw that and then I saw that video I just put in I should show you that, and then all I can say is I followed a little bit of the Maui stuff. The Maui stuff when they burn the whole island up. And check it out, the trees survived. There ain't no burn marks on the trees.
You say ain't no burn marks in the trees?
No, the trees survived.
And you know something? On the next video that we got, I believe they it was called a Christmas tree drive or something like that, where they said that the trees and the lights in the you know the area where the fire was at, they didn't burn. They said that same thing on this next video we got.
It's an energy weapon, bro. And they at work, guys. On the double people at work, bro. It's like the ones that's in power. The double people that's in power are the ones doing this, bro. And I mean, even Edomites is like waiting for answers. Oh, let me tell you what I saw. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This
Go
is
ahead,
what I saw, bro.
Come on with it.
This coming out, bro. I you know I ain't gonna lie to my brother about this. But let me tell you what I saw. Okay, I'm driving next to the hills in Ladera. It's called Ladera, and it's like a byway passway. You know, you can get up to about like 50 miles per hour on this little byway. It's like a street that turns into a freeway that turns back into a street. So it's called La Cienega. And I'm a limousine driver out here. So, I'm taking these rappers to Hollywood. So I don't even like them. They owe me some money. They shorted me $400, all that. And they the only one that can contest that we seen a flash of light out the sky. It was like we thought it was fireworks, like for nothing. Like like you see fireworks for nothing, but we didn't see the activity. It just was a flash, and maybe the fall covered it up. We seen a big flash out the sky. It didn't make no noise. It was silent. It didn't make no noise. A flash. So I was saying, damn, that must be fireworks. I don't know what no fireworks. So we driving up the highway, and the highway has a curved hill. And as soon as we curved the hill, maybe 2 minutes later, there was a fire on the hill. And but it wasn't strong enough to make other stuff catch on fire. It was like a mini fire. And me and the dudes in the car was like, oh, they got to call the ambulance, man. Look, there's a fire right here. There's a fire. And we like, oh, but it wasn't that big. It was like some bull. Like, it was like, okay, there's a fire right here. Ambulance about to come over here and put this out. Like that, right? And so I thought it was a power line that went down. I said, it must be a power line. We got to get away from here because power lines get down, the ground can be electrocuted, right? So we're trying to get a body there. We thought it was a power line. So we saw the flash of light in the sky. We saw 2 minutes later a fire on the thing. And then it wasn't nothing. I was like, okay, this is great. I can't call it right now, but We ain't think nothing of it. So the next morning, I woke up. It smelled like a burnt house next door where I live, and come to find out, everything was burnt up, and the ashes was in the air. We didn't see this we didn't see sunlight until around 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock. Like the ashes in the air covered up the sun. And then we found out that all of Santa Monica and the Palisades were all on fire. All of it's like on fire, and it's not supposed to be on those. Like we have forest fires in the summertime when it's like 105 degrees, right?
Right.
It's 50 degrees out here. It's 50. Everything is cold and wet, from
Right.
participation. Like it's wet and cold. Like it ain't nothing to spark nothing because it's too cold, right?
Right.
And you got mansions, 10 mansions burning up at the same time. And I tell everybody, I say, look, I can understand one mansion burning up. Maybe somebody left the stove on. The stove got hot, caught onto the garbage, and then they let you know there's a fire in the house. 10 about 10 burning up next to the sidewalk. It ain't never did that. It's never like in the history. I've been out here 25 years. Like we know ain't nothing new under the sun. 10 mansions are equally burning. Like, how could 10 mansions be equally burning? Equally. They got the same amount of burnt damage, and they burn it as they were burning live. And I was like, okay. And then, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, the fire department is gonna be. They got work to do, right?
Right.
Come to find out, the water was off, and I was like, oh nah, this the devil's work. This the devil's people doing this shit. That's when I found out the water was off, then I knew, because it's the same thing that happened in Maui. The water was off. 3,000 kids came up missing. The water, and they actually caught the laser coming out the sky. They got a video of the laser coming out the sky, and then there's no answer. Like a lot of times, they cover it up by not having no answers. And the silence shows the guilt because there's no follow-up. There's no news reporters. And they made people not be able to come back to their neighborhood and their houses. Like I said, there was no answer. That's how I know.
Damn, that's crazy. And matter of fact, what you just said on the, because I pulled the video up, we want to play it too. It said the power lines in LA on the verge of causing another fire. Man who recorded the video says he keeps calling 911, but nobody shows up. And then in the comments, it's saying, who remembers Hawaii? They use lasers there.
Maui.
Huh? Yeah, it just say Hawaii. Yeah, it just say Hawaii on the comment. But and then it said power lines arcing from the tree limbs hitting them. Let me see what else they say. Pray for them.
And then when you play the video, you're gonna see that lasers actually coming out the sky.
On this video here.
Closer. He recording it from his bedroom.
Right.
But you can see the glare of the window of him recording it. But when you look at what you're seeing, you're gonna see a close-up version of lasers hitting the trees, but the trees wasn't catching on fire. You're gonna see it coming out the sky. Now I'm just gonna wait on you to look at the video, and then you tell me if I'm crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna play it real quick. Let me see, because I see the brother standing in the window, and I see something sparking.
It's a brother. It's one of us. It's a brother in the window. Probably two.
Okay.
In the window.
All right. Let me play it. Let's see.
And then after it goes through, you're going to just, monthly charge. Yeah.
Okay, I can see the power line.
And he said, look, you can cancel on. That swipes the card. And then after it goes through,
off real soon.
They gonna do what?
Hold on to that clip. They're gonna scrub that off the internet. So hold on to that clip if you can. Download the song. They're gonna scrub that one off.
Okay, because right now what it's showing a bunch of sparks, and they're like it's coming from the power line.
Now them coming from either a drone or a satellite.
You said they coming
Just
from.
look at it again.
Okay.
You look at it carefully, and you're gonna see where it's coming from.
Okay, I might have to analyze it a little bit, because I'm looking at it now, and like I said, that's what it appears to seem like. It seems like it's a power line in the trees, and it's just sparking, setting off sparks everywhere.
Look close, like you're gonna see the line coming from the sky, hitting it.
Oh, okay. Let me play it again.
Hitting the tree. It's gonna hit the tree. Look at it close.
Okay, let me see.
Because just so you know, it's a monthly charge. Yeah. We don't have to.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen that.
So you can see that above?
Yeah, I seen it go across.
Okay, let me see.
That swipes the card. And then after it goes through, you go, just so you know, it's a monthly charge. Yeah.
Right there.
We don't have to. And he was like, look, you can cancel all.
Oh, okay. I kind of see that. I can kind of see that.
Don't power lines be popcorning.
I'm gonna have to. Huh?
The power lines be popcorning. Are you kidding me? The power lines be popcorning.
I'm gonna have to look at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look at that right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this video out. So
if the man keep calling 911, they don't answer the phone.
Oh man, hey, look, we knew 911 was a joke a long time ago.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I'm saying? What my man say? 911 is a joke. Get up, get down. Late 911, where's the late crowd? You know what I'm saying? So hey, we been knew that they was a goddamn joke. You know, they such a joke.
Yeah, they about to scrub that off.
Yeah, they such a joke. They turned around and cause we're gonna get into how they cut back the budget for the fire department and everything. The insurance turned around, and months before this even happened, they started canceling a lot of people that had policies. Man, it's crazy. So I'm gonna read this one. Hey, at the Water Brother for sharing the story out there, and you didn't lose anything out there, did you? Did you lose your home?
No, I just had a little cough. I had a
Oh,
cough with little ashes in the air. Ashes.
Okay.
I got a little asthma too at the same time, so they triggered that. But I'm gonna be all right. I'll pray for the Most High. I'm gonna be all right.
Okay, all right, bro. Yeah, Lord be with you out, and hopefully you know what I'm saying, you, your family, and everybody be safe out there, because this is crazy. Like I said, I was just looking at some of the stuff on the videos and the pictures, and I could only imagine. Like we got this one video of this brother crying. He's hosing down the houses next to him and hosing. You know, he got his damn finger and the hose. You know how you can have the trigger that got the jet spray. Nah, this brother. But you know when you don't have it, you jet spray it with your finger. This brother had his finger, and he was like, man. The brother was like, man, he was like, I want to cry. He couldn't hold it back. He started crying. He said, man, it's hot out here, man. I'm about to cry. You know, he was trying his best to save his everything. You know what I'm saying? His home. I mean, everything is in your home. You know what I'm saying?
I see what worse than that. I see the dude from the fire department. He had filled up a bucket of water and threw the bucket of water on the fire instead of having the hose. You do it. He was doing it with a bucket. Like I could do what he was doing. He had the whole fireman uniform and throwing water from a bucket.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that is. Well, right on for sharing the story, brother. And again, like I said,
to talk about, man.
Yeah, it is.
They're gonna scrub it off. We caught it live, lasers hitting the trees, and then they're trying to like catch on fire with the rest of the house. And we caught it live, and maybe he only put that little 6 seconds, but it probably, you never know. That probably was one of the areas that burnt up. It was trying to knock them trees on fire. It was trying.
Right.
he only got those 6 seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep that. We're gonna definitely keep looking at that. And I'm gonna have to check that Maui situation that you had mentioned and see what they was
Maui,
talking
that's
about.
gone. Maui gone. Also, they burnt up yesterday. They burnt up Ghana. Same weapon. Ghana is burning.
You said Ghana?
Ghana in Africa is burning up.
You said it's on fire too?
Yes.
Damn, what set Ghana on fire?
Don't nobody know. Ghana. Now you Google that. It's the same thing.
I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna look into this stuff.
Yeah,
so let me read this real quick. This is State Farm canceled California homeowners insurance policies months before wildfires. Now, just that alone. Now, I'm not a complete conspiracy theorist, right? I like hearing the conspiracy theories. I ain't totally in it, and I ain't totally against it either. You understand? Because some of them conspiracies, it be making sense and it be sounding right. So, but to hear that they canceled, yeah,
don't take my word for it.
Yeah, so check it out. So let me keep reading. It says State Farm canceled hundreds of homeowners insurance policies for residents in many of the same areas now in the path of the Southern California wildfires.
Dang.
Insurance companies' reasoning for canceling policies for people living in Pacific Palisades in Los Angeles County, California, was due to elevated concerns associated with an increase in the frequency and magnitude of wildfires in the state. Now this is kind of crazy. Like, how you're supposed to protect the policy holder from damages. You understand? Fires and what they would call what they call it, acts of nature. You understand? Storms and floods and all types of damage. And then here you go and you cancel the policies on these people months before the fires happen because of fires happening. This is crazy. And it said, now check this out. It says, and real quick, they said that this damage, what they're calculating, is over $50 billion worth of damage. That's what they're calculating so far. And it says the decision was announced in March, claiming it would cancel 72,000 property policies in California, 30,000 of which were home insurance policies. The Los Angeles Times reported. It says the cancellations went into effect over the summer. Around 1,600 homes in Pacific Palisades were victims of State Farm policy cancellations. So that is kind of like the Kia car, right? The Kia boys was stealing so many Kia cars to where insurance companies said, nope, if you own a Kia, we are not going to cover you with insurance. Now, it's kind of weird how here in Missouri, you're mandated, it's mandatory that you have automobile insurance. And it's not the damn purchaser's fault for the manufacturer making the damn ignition to where you can put a USB cord in the goddamn thing and turn it. It's
my gosh.
It's not their fault. You know what I mean? And you turn around and don't insure these people. It's insane to me. And right here, because there's fires, and I'm sure the policies was high. I'm sure the policies was high in the area.
Right.
Because insurance, a bond that went up everywhere.
Sir.
Like my damn car insurance, brother, was so cheap for so long. Man, I was paying 50. You know these commercials that's bragging about this auto insurance for 35 and 40 and $50 and all. I've been had that long time. Shit, not no more.
Oh, Salakia.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
I posted another video, and that one is even more devastating. This is a little 30-second video. That's showing you that they're lighting a fire. But they've been doing that since back. But that's going to show you that they're lighting a fire.
Okay.
Even more devastating.
Okay, I'm finna play this one too. Yeah, I'm finna play this one too. Bob, read them the two articles that you got real quick. We're gonna do a part 2 to this one, man, because the brother giving some good videos, some good information.
Sir.
Brother Harrell, he stay out in California, like you heard him say, and he witnessed. I can only imagine seeing, just just going out your house, or like this brother standing in his window and seeing fires, and you know what I mean? Like you wake up to get in your
man. I need help, man. You can catch, man. You gotta get up out of here, help me out, man. Killing me out here, man. Fires, man. Come on, you can catch. Nah, fucking time. I'm just saying. Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, you tripping, sir. You tripping now, bro? What you was saying?
Nah, brother. I was
Oh,
my bad. Go ahead.
Sir.
Go ahead, Abba.
It said budget cuts to fire department are a point of contention, but the full picture is complicated.
Go ahead.
Sir. It says, as devastated Angelinos search for answers to the raging fires that have leveled entire neighborhoods, one oft-repeated explanation has been the slashing of the fire department's budget. Even Patrick Soon-Shun, the owner of the St. Louis Times, took to X to blast Mayor Cameron Bass for the cuts. Fires in LA are sadly no surprise, he wrote. Yet the mayor cut LA Fire Department's budget by $23 million.
So they had a budget. They're gonna break it down in a second and let you know just how much, you understand, money that they had for that and how they cut back. She cut back how many millions?
23 million.
It cut back 23 million. Now you got to know that white people are truly not the smartest people on the planet, because something that you need, like a fire department, knowing that fires happen in this area, you ain't got money to cut back. You ain't got money to cut back, but they so interested in putting this money in their pockets and in their purses. They cut back on necessity. You can't cut back on something that you need. The fire department, you need to pay them people. They are risking their lives. Matter of fact, a brother on one of the contracts that I work, he's a retired firefighter, and he always telling stories of, you know what I'm saying, how him, the brothers, and how they related to one another, how they got down with each other, how they looked out for each other, watched each other back, and saved each other. He said he lost a brother in a fire, all kind of stuff. You understand? I can only imagine. I got a cousin that's a firefighter, right? And I'm gonna see if I can get my cousin in here. We're gonna do an interview with him to tell us, how it is in the life of a firefighter here in the city of St. Louis. Matter of fact, I don't know what firehouse that is, but the one that's right up the street of by the Aldi's and the White Castle. You know what firehouse it is? But yeah, I know you know where it's at, but do you know which one that is?
Sir.
Okay, whichever one it is, that's the one he work out of, right? And like I said, to cut back on that, on the fire department, the firemen, the people that's gonna help save others when their house catch a fire and they They need help. They can't jump out the third floor window. So here come the fire truck and extend the ladder up there, and everybody get to walk out and walk down and not die. You know, turn around and somebody's smoke detector malfunction, and here you come. You can set out the fire, and the people in the damn house can live. Yeah, they might have to replace their home. They might have to move. They might lose some items, but at least they don't lose their life. But here you got white people cutting back the budget $23 million for no good goddamn reason. When guess what? They saying the fires that's out there so uncontrollable. And guess what? The number one reason that they claiming they can't get it under control is due to what? Shortage of firemen. And I wonder why. I wonder why, man. Had they put that money where it was supposed to go, you know, it just might have happened. It just might not have. Like I said, it didn't flatten. It burned down whole neighborhoods. Whole neighborhoods, whole blocks. Ain't no house on them. This video of this sister, and man, this was terrible. The sister said, "Here go my daughter bed right here." Like, oh man, it's crazy. But go ahead, Abon, read a little more.
Kind, sir. But as with much of the news swirling around the fires, the real picture is complicated, facing lower tax revenues and higher operating costs. Ms. Bass did indeed approve a budget for the fire department's current fiscal year that was $23 million less than the previous year. That included eliminating 73 vacant civilian positions and reducing money available to pay firefighters overtime by $7.9 million. The total allocated $819 million was enough to include 3 new firefighting academy classes and some new gear.
That money that could have hired some people, but it took away some jobs. Right. Took away class, took away training. You understand? Took away equipment that these men and these women may need while they're out there trying to save someone from dying.
Right.
The white man is the devil the Bible speaks about.
Yeah, right.
And they are not fit to run, any society. They should not be running and in charge of absolutely nothing. You know, they should not be in charge of anything, because this is the kind of stuff that they do. That's budget cuts on necessities. This is something that, and like I said, especially in this area, knowing that fires happen out there all the time. That's one thing. You just got to you got to go steal from somewhere else, man. You understand? Go drain another budget dry, but keep the fire department, man. You understand? Because you're going to need that. Because guess what? The place that you live at might turn around and catch on fire one time out there. That's right. It might catch on damn fire. And by having a shortage, your house gonna turn around and be one of them houses that get flattened too. That burn to the goddamn ground, all because you stealing the goddamn money, cutting the budget, $23 million for no apparent reason.
Right.
And just because they wanted to steal the 23 million, now they got over 50. They said so far it's over 50 billion in damages, man. That's crazy. Let me play this other video. Pull that other article up real quick, Omar. And then oh, you know what? No, don't even worry about it, because we passed the time, and we're just gonna play these couple of little videos and get out of here. So let me play these few, and then we're gonna rock. I'm gonna play the next news clip real quick. Okay, here we go. All right.
And thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 4. I'm Tram Mai, along with Troy Hayden, who's live in Los Angeles County, where crews are still trying to contain the massive wildfires ravaging Southern California. And the numbers are staggering. An estimated 10,000 structures have burned based on aerial surveillance. So that number is expected to grow. Another number that could
Damn, look at that.
likely
Look at that.
increase the number of people who have died. Right now, 10 are confirmed dead. But as fire officials move on from fighting to recovery and assessment, it could be more. 56 square miles have burned so far in the Eaton fire. Now, for comparison, the entire city of San Francisco is just 49 square miles. And finally, this is on track to become the costliest wildfire disaster in the nation's history, with losses estimated to top $50 billion. And we're not out of the woods just yet. We still have Santa Ana winds predicted for next week. So let's head over to Troy right now in Altadena with a look at all the devastation there. Troy?
Yeah, Altadena is the epicenter of the Eaton fire, and I'll show you the devastation here in just a moment. But what happened was the fire started up in these mountains just to the north and swept down through these neighborhoods. And you can see this home right here looked like it just did a lot of planting in the front yard. Even this little sapling of a tree, you can see it still has the little posts next to it trying to keep the tree upright. The tree didn't make it. The house didn't make it. You can see where they're going to have their garden out here in front. Only one structure on this entire block tram survived. And you're looking at it right there. This little detached garage. Why? It's hard to say. There's a big tree right behind it. The house in front of it is burned. The house next to it is burned. It shows you the randomness of these fires when they come through. That's the only structure that survived on this entire block. There is another home here in Altadena, though, that a lot of our viewers likely know, and it did survive. Take a look. And another good piece of news for Altadena, this is an interesting little street called Christmas Tree Lane, and you can probably see why. Big pine trees line both sides of the street. It goes for 3 or 4 blocks, and those trees still have their Christmas lights in them. And the good news, they are still standing, although they do look battered and limbs are on the street. Christmas Tree Lane survived this fire. You can see smoke coming up from behind what's one of the most famous houses in Altadena. Look at the front of it here. If you're a fan of the show 90210, you'll recognize this as Brandon and Brenda's house from the show. So right now it's still standing, even though there's smoke coming up behind it. The house next to it, though, totally burned down. So for right now, the 90210 house still stands. Yeah, the last time we checked, it was still standing as well, but how close was that, the fire actually popping up behind it? Okay, so this is how it works down here. You can see this water truck to the left. That water truck is assigned to the fire truck on the right. Those two vehicles and the crews that belong with them are on this street 24 hours a day. Their job is to put out any hot spots because, as you said, Tram, when those winds pick up again, could be happening over the weekend, could happen tomorrow, who knows? They're going to be here and make sure all the hot spots here are out so the embers don't blow down into parts that are not burned yet.
Yeah, those images behind you, that is just still so surreal. I noticed that wooden fence along there. It almost looked as though, I think it's on the other side of you when you were showing us that still standing, casita type of thing. That wooden fence, it almost looked as though it was melted. Like the way it's just, like that is just so wild. I mean, how
that's cold.
you just
Look at
kinda
the
pick and choose where.
Up from the bottom. Yeah.
It's just, and I'm
right.
also noticing too.
And I don't know
Troy,
how this would survive. And even go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, obviously it didn't look like a whole lot of people were on your street there. Is that also, an area where police are not letting residents go back and see whatever's left?
Yeah, so this is a full evacuation zone. And, here's a reason why people aren't being let back in as of right now. I mean, look at this power line here. This power line is draping over. Now they have de-energized, we believe, these lines, but things like this are everywhere. We've seen big trees that are halfway blown over. And until those trees can get secured, you walk underneath them and a big tree collapses on you. I mean, there's dangers everywhere you look. We're being very careful. We're staying in the street. We're staying on the sidewalks. But yeah, the public is not being let back in here yet. And that curfew is in effect, sundown to sun up. And National Guard, we saw for the first time today, the National Guard is guarding all these entrances.
Okay, that's good. Yes, definitely be careful where you step, Troy. Stay safe. We're going to see you in our next half hour. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Man, that's crazy. Let's check this sister video real quick. All right, here we go. This video said my home, my car, everything we owned is gone. Everything. Watch this. Check this out.
Our childhood.
For real.
It's so good. This is my whole life. I know. It's all good. Both of our lives. We lived here our whole lives. You can see what's left of my daughter's car seat. Cleanest it's ever been.
Oh, my daughter car seat.
It's so funny.
Damn. Look at that. Okay. Now here go. Now let me show you this one with his brother, and then like I said, we're gonna get out of here. Oh, and then we're gonna play the other video that the brother shared real quick. Let's see. All right.
Man, I pray for everybody trying to save my house, man. Shit is right next door.
The brother on the roof, man.
The bottom.
The brother is on the roof. Him and his little water hose, man. That's it. Him and one little water hose. And his brother's battling the fire. You know, like I said, now that right there, well, that took some courage, man. You understand? Because, hey, a lot of folks probably would have ran just like everybody else did, scared, don't know what the hell to do. But this brother was like, hey, this is all I got. You know, and I believe he might have saved it. You understand? Of course, we didn't, get the whole thing. It's like a 23-minute video. But like I said, I want to try to follow up and see, if this brother actually saved his home.
Right.
Because I believe he did. But you see how much water coming out that hose, don't you?
Man, mediocre.
Hey, right. And he doing his thing with it. Check it out. Hey, look at all that. Look at that, man. Look at that, Bob.
That's crazy.
Tell me about it.
Wow. All in my backyard, man. This shit is hot as hell, too.
Fire right next door.
Oh, fuck.
And then Obama, he ain't got on no gear. This brother ain't got on nothing that the fire department have on to protect them from the heat. Like he said, it's hot. You know what I mean? He got a mask on, but those masks don't completely block no smoke. You know what I mean? Those germ masks, they don't block smoke. So he doing the best he can out there. And he's fighting to save his home, man. Look at it.
Man, this shit is crazy, man. I just want to cry so bad. This shit's everywhere, bro. It's just me and God, bro. We gonna save this house. We gonna save this house.
Getting closer and closer. Look at this.
Shit was in. I was fighting fire in the backyard, bro. That's terrible. Oh.
Yeah, that is. You see all the flames coming up there on the roof?
Yeah, I don't think he saved that one.
I don't know, boy. I don't
He's
know.
surrounded.
He really is.
He ain't got enough water, Cap.
Hey, I said the same thing, but I don't know the bro. I mean, you see the brother fighting. You know what I'm saying? He fighting.
Dang.
Oh shit! I at least give him that. Goddamn it. You know.
Yeah, he was fighting.
Even if he didn't, man, hey, he did the best he could.
Oh God.
Let's see the other. Let me pull up.
I even put some more in the chat.
Other video, huh?
Put some more in. I even put some more in there in case you don't want to run out. But I know you about to close the channel.
Okay.
I know you about to close the channel, but I put some in there.
Okay, I'm
the last one. You can put any one of them you can play, but you don't see the devil's people doing shit.
Okay, let me see. All right, hold on. I can't get that one to play.
Salakia.
He's on a little 4-wheeler. Starting the fire.
Hold on. So you got 1, 2, 3 more.
Yeah, the one with him on the 4-wheeler.
Okay, let me.
Fire. You need to see that one.
Yeah, I seen that one too.
Oh, you saw that, Abon?
Kind of.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Salakia, if I may, like how the brother was saying, like a lot of the people was intentionally setting fires for the insurance and just made the fire worse. I could see that happening because the oppressor, he greedy bastard, man. He wicked greedy bastard, man. He probably was doing that. And then you probably had the Chinese people and the Africans doing the same damn thing, man. And just made it even worse.
Yeah. Hey, the oppressor is definitely the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Yeah.
All right. So I could see him doing any and everything.
Kind.
I'll put nothing past him. Let me see. Well, I gotta turn around and I'm finna save these before I close this out, so I can check them out. I want to look at them closer.
I appreciate you looking at them.
Oh, ain't no sweat, bro. Like I said, I appreciate you dropping the links, and because I definitely want, like, we just gonna do a part 2 to this one, Bob. We're gonna keep running this until we get to the bottom of it. You hear?
Yeah.
And till we figure this thing out.
Right there.
Yeah, I think you put like 5 of them in there.
The fire on that. Yeah. I put Lottie gonna, one of them is gonna, you gonna say something because it's got the lasers running up out. The laser, you can see the laser coming out the sky, burning up out.
Okay.
So, and this was months ago. I was sending these out to all my, put them on my Facebook. Nobody paid attention, bro. Like everybody sleep. I'm telling them they got a weapon that's doing stuff. Nobody paid attention. And I'm just sitting on these clips by myself, like, wow. Wow. I'm sitting on the clips, not knowing who paying attention. And then yesterday happened, 2 days ago happened. And then I'm like, at least I got understanding. I hate what's going on, but I got the understanding. And then when the brother showed the trees being attacked by the lasers, I said, oh yeah, I already know what's going on. That's it. That's it, bro.
Heck no. I'm gonna play this one on the way out of here. The first one that you said. Hey, my shalom, my Yahweh Shemesh Rakatah, Lord Christ. Yeah. Brother on the stage. He live on the show. Let me see. I think I got. Did I put him on?
Sir, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. What's going on, mighty man?
What's going on out of one?
You got it. You got it.
So yeah, I got it.
I was just making sure that I sent that last video before we closed the clubhouse out. The brother put 5.
The one
videos.
the brother, the one he on the one he on the 8 on the 4-wheel, and that's pretty epic.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm
on the 4-wheeler.
Not. Oh, that's the one that they turned around and arrested. I think they caught him, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, they didn't catch.
Paid to do that.
Okay,
that was paid to do that.
Okay, because I got one where they said they found somebody with a damn blowtorch starting fires. Yep. Hold on. Let me see if I could. Okay. Yeah. I got all the video. Like I said, I'm gonna play this one on the way out. Go ahead, Doc.
No, I'm coming in late. But you said they're starting the fires?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what the brother said. He out there in California.
Yeah, he in California. The one that I'm playing now is somebody recording from they window. And what I thought that this was the power lines catching on fire. As you see it, it's only 10 seconds or whatever. But that's what I was thinking it was. But the brother is saying that these are some lasers, and they, is hitting the trees, And like I said, I can't really tell. I'm gonna have to look at this thing a couple more times. You know what I mean? To where I could see the laser coming from the sky. And he said it's a video that he sent. It's another video that he sent where he said in Maui that he did that same thing. They intentionally started some fires by shooting some lasers out of the sky of some sort. I hadn't even heard nothing about that. I got to look that up too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be looking at this Maui incident and these lasers coming from the sky and all of the other videos that the brother has sent. So that's what he says is happening right there. Is those are lasers shooting the trees instead of, like I said, I thought it was, the power lines popping, malfunctioning or whatever. You know what I mean? Yep.
It don't look so like I could, sir.
Go ahead.
I ain't necessarily saying it look like it's coming out the sky, but it looked like something is. It looked like something shooting at it, though.
Yeah.
It definitely looked like something shooting at it.
Yep.
I can't say it's
so like I said, I'm gonna have to look at the the video. I'm gonna have to check it and, like I said, look at it and see it, and possibly look at it on my phone, get a little closer view, because of course the TV is what I'm saying, right behind the camera here, and I can't really tell, what I'm saying. But like I said, I'm definitely finna be looking at it, a little closer. I definitely want to see that. Yeah. And then I'm gonna send y'all the videos that the brother that sent, what I'm saying, so that way y'all can compare it too. Yep. So give me a second. Let me put it in the format, and I'm gonna send it in y'all email. And then, like I said, we're gonna have to run a part 2 to this. If it's something to this, man, we got to run another. We definitely gonna have to run another. All right. But look, with that, look, we passed the time, man. Look, the water for everybody for tuning in. The water for the brother Harrell for sharing his experience living out there in Cali. You know what I mean? And what he's seen up close and personal. And the video for sharing the videos. And with that, look, we gone. Shalom Israel. Be tuned in this Sunday. Sharpen the Sword Radio. Replace your church service with the truth. All right. And tune in. All right. Shalom.